Well, hey everybody, I'm here with Aaron Lane, and today we're going to start a new segment that every week we're going to interview somebody on the front lines, somebody who is working to help, um, either to serve our community or to help during this pandemic. And so Aaron is a part of our church family. Aaron, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do and where you work?
Sure. So I'm an emergency physician and I work in the emergency department at Oklahoma State University Medical Center downtown.
Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, your facility has been designated as a COVID hospital. Is that what you call it?
That's correct. Yeah. So it's actually it's been designated in the state surge plan. So the way it works is if other hospitals fill up, every hospital has been instructed to increase their capacity for their beds 40% over what they normally have. And when they reach that 40% over capacity number, then we will take all of their COVID patients after that to our hospital.
I see. I see. So, what is something that we as a church family or just as the public, something that we should know about this pandemic or about, what you guys are experiencing that would help us as we move forward?
Um, I would say that there's a concept called the infodemic that's going on right now. Social media has become so prominent, and there's a lot of bad information out there. I can tell you that through my job, I have access to, all the best scientific and medical journals in the world. I've spent hundreds of hours reading about this, and I've read thousands and thousands of pages. And I'll tell you, there is still so much that we don't know.
Hmm.
And I think that's really the scary thing about it, is that even week to week, I communicate with physicians in some of the hot spots like New York City, and uh, I've really never seen anything like this that we really just don't have a great understanding of. And then as far as like the treatments for this, things that we started out doing for patients, we're doing exactly the opposite
Hmm.
now. And at first it was kind of dispersed that only people with certain risk factors got sick and only the elderly got sick. But I can tell you the patients that I take care of, half of them have been in their 20s, and they're really sick, and a lot of them don't have medical problems. And I don't think we understand how or why people respond to the way the illness that they do. So I would just tell everybody to be real careful about the information that they take in, and just try to control the things that you can control.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that. And I want to say on behalf of Bethany Church and all of us, especially those of us on staff, we want to say how much we appreciate you and are so thankful for you and the work that you're doing. And we have been praying for you, and we're going to continue to pray for you. And I know others in our church family will as well. So tell us how we can best pray for you and other medical professionals during this time.
Well, I carry a particular burden in that I'm responsible for, many medical students and many residents. I particularly specifically have, 28 residents that I've, courted and recruited and brought to Tulsa to train at my hospital to spend 4 years with me. And I really carry the concern of keeping them safe. They're all very early in their career. They make very little money. They have new wives and young children. And, I'd really ask for the church to specifically pray for those residents, and their families, to keep them safe.
Okay, yeah, that's great. That's something that I've never even thought of as a prayer for new doctors and new residents. Yeah, so we will be praying for you and for them. And I want to say again, thank you for your time today. I know you're busy, but we love you and we're praying for you. And please let us know if we can do anything for you at Bethany.
Sure. And Josh, I've never in my career or even in my life have had so many people uh, reach out to me and say, hey, thanks for what you do. I've never felt more appreciated, and I've never had more people tell me that they're praying for me. And just for everybody to know, it means more to me and my family than you guys will ever understand. So thank you.
Awesome. Awesome.